I'm going to demonstrate my falsetto range because after drum practice, I practiced the leelees. If you don't know what a leelee is, it's now of course now my voice is going to crack. Like that. Do you hear people do powwows? So they sang an Eagle song that went woo, and I can't quite do it. I tried. But anyway, I was practicing my falsetto range just because everybody else was. Kathy and Cindy were both practicing that. So I thought, why not practice a little bit so that I don't feel discouraged if I can't quite hash it. Which that's wrong, because spoken words are more powerful than thoughts. I can do this. And I actually think we're doing really well as a group for the drum, and I'm excited about it because we're going to be playing in Tulsa. And I'm excited. I might have some videos up of our group eventually because I'm going to try. Elliot and I are supposed to be working on a sort of web page for the Wichita Sioux Spirit Council. Anyway, I am going to show you my falsetto range with the Death Cab for Cutie song. I have no idea what it's going to sound like because I've never practiced singing this falsetto. So I may just completely ban this whole thing. But just, I mean, hey, awkwardness should be on film too. Because your voice is going to change on testosterone. In order to keep a singing voice, if you want to be able to sing later, you can't just give up and stop practicing your voice or seeing how it's changing and checking in and stuff like that. If you want to be able to sing after testosterone, you need to work at it. Don't strain your vocal cords. Don't do things that feel too uncomfortable. And if you're straining, don't do that for too long because, I mean, you can still damage yourself. But if you don't, it's going to take, it'll be an uphill battle later on if you wait for your voice to completely settle. It really will. So there's going to be points when your voice breaks. It's going to break like this, because it'll break if you speak in the range that you tried to speak in before. Your voice will break randomly when you're talking to someone. When I noticed it happens when I get really excited. I'll just be like, oh man, this is so cool. And then I'll realize that my voice broke and I'll be crushed. And I'll be like, no. But you know what? It's normal. You're going through puberty. Seriously. So deal with it. So this is me doing something most guys do in middle school. Playing around with my falsetto range. Yeah. Let's see. See if I remember all the words. I could just read it again. I don't know if I'll get it out in time. Yes, that was the top of my head. Okay. Good. Oh. Someday you will die, but I'll be close behind, and I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding light or tunnels to gates of white, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. But if heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, and illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs, if there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. This is like half falsetto, half speaking. Let me try higher. Spacious as Roman rule, I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black, and I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, and illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. You and me, we've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of your shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. Hey, I can sing it now. That's awesome. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark. So I actually think that song just showed the different ranges. Apparently there's a halfway range between your falsetto and speaking. Anybody with a choral background tell me what that's called? Because I have no clue. I know that head voice is girls and chest voice is guys generally, well, generically, and that both can be trained to use either, but I wasn't aware that there's falsetto and then the normal singing range and then there's something in between there, and I kind of wonder if bio guys have that too, or if that's something unique to trans guys, because I'm not sure that I've heard a bio guy sing that way. I don't know. Anyway. So, I can still speak, I think, close to what my speaking voice was before testosterone. I do it sometimes when I'm talking to my parents on the phone, to my mom on the phone, or to my grandparents, because they don't know, my grand and granddad don't know what's going on. So, just in case they catch on, I've been trying to speak higher when I talk to them. I usually go, "Oh, hi, how are you? Oh, no, I'm good, I just have a cold." Make up whatever excuses. Yeah. This is my normal speaking voice. And this is what I sound like in the morning. Seriously. I sound really low. Anyway, though, that's it for now.